Hello everyone and happy day to you. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. My name is Talisha and I also go by CreativiTeeByT, and if you're new to watching the channel, I welcome you and I hope you consider subscribing, and thank you to all of my returning subscribers for coming back and for your continued support. So today I have several topics to share with you, and we're going to go ahead and jump right on in so that this video isn't super duper long. But before we do, go ahead and click that like button and the subscribe button if you have not done so already. So like I said, I have several things to share with you. I have a fabric haul, I have a garment that I made, and some information about a challenge that I'm entering my garment into from today's make. And I will start off by sharing my little fabric haul because the outfit that I made for today's video is from that haul. And I just thought that showcasing the fabric and giving an example of how the fabric looks made up into something wearable will really help as a visual reference as to how the drape of the fabric is and the scale of the prints are. So yeah, that is what I have for you today. So if you are interested in hearing and seeing all of that, please continue to watch. So my fabric haul today has been sponsored by Morex Fabrics. Morex Fabric is a small fabric company that is based in Los Angeles, and they specialize in prints. I was able to select several different prints from their inventory to test out and share what I have learned from their fabrics with you. So I decided to pick fabric mixtures that I have not shown before here on the channel, and ones that are not also commonly found in a basic local fabric store. So for the first fabric choice that I picked this rayon slub, and this is in the color Dark Ivy according to their description. This is a fabric type that I have not ever seen in my local fabric stores, so I thought I would give it a try just to test out the new fabric types and things like that. When I received the fabric, the color was just as vibrant as I remembered it to be when I looked it up online, and I was pleasantly surprised at the scale of the prints because you know I love large prints, so that did not disappoint either. So I'm definitely happy with this cut. Now, because I didn't realize they were going to send me like everything I listed, meaning I thought they were going to send me a few of the cut choices that I selected based on what they had a lot of inventory on, and because of that I had also mentioned that I like the same print and fabric type in a different colorway. So I also have this print and fabric in the color Cement. All right, so both of these prints are lovely and perfect for the summer because it's very soft and breathable, and this is going to make something really, really nice. Both cuts were like 50 to 52 inches and they are $5.75 per yard, and I think that's a really great price. So the next cut that I received was this beautiful rayon crinkle in the color Coral and Ivory, and this is also like 50 to 52 inches. This also feels like a form of gauze but has like crinkled texture to it, and it's super soft and feels absolutely lovely. I love the feather prints on the fabric, and I love this coral color. This has a beautiful drape, and this too can definitely keep you cool during these summer months. The price of this fabric is $4.75 per yard, and I feel that this price is awesome. However, some of the prices are as low as $3 per yard so for this type of fabric, so you keep that in mind. So this next cut that I received is this rayon linen, and the staff at Morex actually sent this to me as a bonus to have more of a variety to work with, and this is a dream. No lie, a dream. I recently went to a fabric store to get some linen, but what was available was kind of like stiff, and I didn't want to purchase that type of fabric because I just felt like it was a little bit too stiff for what I was looking for. And if I feel like a fabric will make me even slightly uncomfortable, I don't buy it. So I didn't buy it. So when I pulled this rayon linen out of the bag and felt it, oh my goodness, I couldn't believe how soft it was. This is very, very lightweight, so I would consider this as a lightweight linen, and it's nice and buttery. I immediately fell in love with it. I knew exactly which pattern I wanted to make with this, so I put this in the wash, and it was even more soft when I pulled it out. It washes really, really well, and there wasn't like a whole lot of lint in the lint trap from the dryer because I did wash and dry it alone. It didn't appear to have a lot of shrinkage, and the colors didn't fade, so I'm positive that this is great quality fabric. Test and proven. So this linen rayon ranges from $5.25 to $5.75 per yard. Like, how can you get any less expensive for quality linen fabric, right? Not only that, it wears well too, and I will show you later on what that looks like because, like I said, I made my garment for today out of this linen rayon. So now I will quickly show you how you can access this fabric from the store. All right, everyone, so this is the website here. It's morexfabrics.com. When you come over to the website, you immediately find the contact information. So here's the 800 number up here. Here is the address of where they're located, and then their standard phone number. When you look off to the left side, you see the different categories of the fabrics that are available. You can request a swatch. They have different fabric types, their prints, plaids, etc. When you scroll down, you will see where it says featured, best-selling, or new, and you see the different fabrics that are featured here. You have your wool dobby, rayon crinkles, and then there's just more. As you can see, these prices are just absolutely outstanding. These are all fabrics that'll keep you cool in the summertime. When you click here, like let's just go to plaids, you know, for the fall. When you look at these, look at this. Look at these prices, $4. $3.40. These are flannels and stretch plaids for $2.50. I mean, the price is unbeatable and the quality is great. You cannot beat these prices, and you get your 15% off of your first purchase. So now I'm going to click on the knit category, and you have your French terries here, and you know, your tie-dye choices, $3.75. I mean, listen, you can't beat these prices. This is definitely an affordable option to source your fabric, especially during these times when things have been inflated. Definitely want to use this shop as a resource and support this small business. So again, I will put that discount code in the description box below, and I will also put it on the screen. Definitely make sure you give this company a try. I think it's worth it, and you will definitely get your money's worth from it. The fabric is not cheap at all. It's cheap as far as how much money you spend, but the quality is great. So definitely give this a try. So not only is this fabric great quality with low prices, but like I said earlier, I do have a coupon code that will give you an additional 15% off of your first purchase, which makes the fabric even less expensive, more affordable, which is super duper awesome during these times. And I will put that coupon code in the description box below and on the screen so that you can take advantage of this awesome deal. So now that we have talked about the fabric haul, let's talk about the garment that I made and why I made it and which pattern I use. So as I briefly explained, I used this rayon linen fabric to make this garment that I am showcasing because I wanted to showcase and present this fabric. But the reason why I picked this type of garment is because number one, I love jumpsuits. Number two, jumpsuits qualify as an entry for the hashtag t-shirt for summer 2022, which is a challenge that is being hosted by Joei of Joei here on YouTube and on Instagram. Joei is hosting this challenge called T-shirt for summer 2022, and she has hosted this for the past couple of years, I believe, and it's just to remind sewers that you can still sew something basic such as a t-shirt and get satisfaction out of it. Now, when I was looking at her YouTube channel one day, I noticed that not only are t-shirts eligible for entries, but so are jumpsuits, which are also called play suits in the UK, and I did have to get clarification to make sure that what I was sewing was the right thing. And like I said, I love them, so using this pattern, which is Simplicity 8178, was like a no-brainer because I love jumpsuits, and not only do I love jumpsuits, but I thought it would be perfect to showcase the beautiful prints with this fabric and keep me cool from the summer heat at the same time. I think I've said that about 3 different times so far in this video, so excuse me for being redundant, but it is what I mean. So let's briefly talk and discuss this pattern, which is super awesome. Okay, again, this pattern is Simplicity 8178. The description is Mrs. Jumpsuit with wide or slim leg pants and Mrs. Dresses and jacket. There are 4 views to this pattern. 2 of the views are for the jumpsuit, and the differences between the jumpsuits is going to be the option of having a wide leg pant or a slim leg pant. The 3rd view is for a dress, and the 4th view is for the jacket. Now, the view that I cut is view A, which is the wide leg jumpsuit, and I picked this view because I thought that having the wide legs would be the perfect way to help to showcase the prints. Probably the 5th time I said that. So the fabric recommendations are going to be your cotton blends, your batiks, your lightweight denim, linen tights, and your chambray. And sewing skill, in my opinion, is easy. I didn't see where it was listed on the packaging, but I believe it's easy. There are no closures needed, but you do have a binding for the neckline and armholes that takes a little bit of time to do, but it looks very, very beautiful in the end once everything is completed. I used 7 pattern pieces to make this jumpsuit. The pattern pieces that I used were the front, the back, the pant front, the pant back, the pockets, the front facing, and the armhole facings. The notions that you need is going to be your thread and 1 1/4 yard of 1/2 inch elastic to thread through your casing, and the pattern sizing comes in size 6 to 22. The size that I cut is a size 20, and I feel like it's the perfect fit for the pants, but I struggled with the bodice, and I was so shocked that I struggled because every review that I read on this pattern was great with no fit issues. I had to cut 3 inches off of the back shoulder portion of the jumpsuit so that I could pull my bodice up and so that it wouldn't gape open as much as it was doing. I also had to take in the sides by 1 inch on each side, and I know I used the right bodice size because I measured myself twice before I cut into my fabric, and I also made sure that my notches were matched. So I don't really know what happened, but at the end I got it to work out, so I'm okay with it. But I do want to make sure that I fix that because I do like the pattern and I want to utilize it again. But does it look like the photo drawing on the pattern or the model on the pattern cover? For the most part it does, but because I had to take the shoulders up to make sure that the bodice fit properly, the seam line is higher. It's actually at my shoulders when it should be a little bit further towards the front, but other than that it's okay, and I do still think that you can look at it and tell that this was the pattern that I used. The instructions were very easy to follow. There were no hiccups whatsoever. And the things that I liked about the pattern, I love that it is a jumpsuit and it gives the option of wide or slim fit pants. I also like the option of making a dress, and the jacket pattern is very cute too, and I do plan to make that with hopefully the leftover yellow that I used to make my overalls. I love how simple the pattern was to sew up as well, and I also love the gathering detail that's at the shoulders here. My gathering detail was a little bit more pronounced prior to me having to make my alterations, but my view still shows how it is, and I still love it. The fabric, of course, was sponsored by Morex Fabrics in Los Angeles, California. I didn't have to use any buttons, but I did put a clear snap in the middle to make sure that my bodice did not gape open and I'd just be totally exposed, because even though I fixed it, it was still gaping open, and I just think that it's just the peril of having a larger bust. So for the alteration, yes, as mentioned earlier, I had to take up my shoulders, you know, had to bring that up to make sure that my bodice fit, but you know, I don't think most people have that type of experience, so I wouldn't be afraid to pick this pattern up and try it. I think this is a me thing, and I'm actually tempted to make this again in like a muslin, just to see if I didn't do something right. Like maybe I messed up and I didn't realize it, even though I don't think I did, but I at least want to give it a try and make sure that I get that fixed, because I don't understand how mine could be so off and everyone else had seemed to not have that issue. So yeah, just want to make sure I fix the issue. I also added, like I said, the clear snap that was not caught, but you know, I just want to make sure that I'm not exposed. But as far as any recommendations, yes, if you have the same issues as me, just, you know, I recommend taking off the shoulder from the back portion of the bodice so that you keep your gather details in the front. And I would definitely recommend this pattern to others. Absolutely, this jumpsuit could easily be my TNT type of pattern for a summer jumpsuit, so I'm definitely going to note my changes and make up the muslin, like I said, to make sure that I didn't do something wrong. This pattern came out in 2016 and it's no longer available for purchase at Joann's or on the Something Delightful website because it's no longer in print, but you can find it on independent websites like Etsy and all that, and eBay. And I also saw this on Amazon. I actually purchased it from Etsy and they sent me the wrong size. I was like really? But I kind of talked about that with one of my friends and she was so kind and sent me her spare copy because I really wanted to get my hands on this. So you know who you are. Thank you so much. As far as my pairings, I paired my top with my cork pumps that I purchased from DSW, a gold necklace that I've had for some time, and these gold and pink earrings here. So yeah, now I will go ahead and enter a few more pictures and twirls of me in my Simplicity jumpsuit dress, and I hope you like it. So yes, this is another winner in my book. This is perfection. Once I get all of my kinks fixed and my alterations made for my bodice. But hey, I love this jumpsuit. I think it is so classy, and like I said, I know it can be perfection. That's why I said that. So yes, I love this. If you can get your hands on this, if you have not already, go ahead and pick up a copy before you cannot any longer. Yeah, so yes, love this jumpsuit. Did not disappoint, and the star of the show, I believe, is the fabric, and I think that would be the case with any make because it is very simple, has very simple lines. So a great fabric will definitely showcase this pattern, and I think that this did the trick. Beautiful and perfect for everyday wear, vacation wear, date night wear, you name it, and it can work. All right, so please let me know what your thoughts are about this pattern and my jumpsuit in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts, but before you leave, you already know what I'm going to say. Please take a pause for the cause and click the like button and the subscribe button and the gray notification bell so that you could be notified of future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of my new and returning subscribers for your support, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Oh.